Hello, love. Welcome. This is Yoga Life with Amber, and I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here. Today, we are going to talk about the topic of noticing. So, have you ever been in your car and you're driving somewhere and all of a sudden you arrive, but you have no idea how you got there because you didn't even notice that you were driving? That happens to me all the time, and that's just one tiny example of how sometimes we can go through life not noticing anything, hardly at all. And that's where we become numb sometimes to feelings and emotions and thoughts. So today I invite you just to simply notice your breath. If you've done my other videos, we've set a foundation with the wrists, the hands, breath, core. So today we're going to put that all together in a short flow. So thank you for being here. Let's get started. So arrive in a seat that feels comfortable for you. Sitting upright can be difficult sometimes, especially if you're new to the practice. I've been practicing for over 10 years and sitting upright is just now becoming semi-comfortable for me. So get into a seat that feels good for you. Ground through your sit bones, and then take your spine tall. You're reaching out through the crown of your head. And allow your arms and your hands to just float wherever they would like to be, on your knees, palms facing down or up, or hands in your lap. And ever so slightly take your shoulder bones back, opening through your heart. And take a minute to notice your body. How do you feel today? How is your mind? And arrive on your mat. And whatever you notice, you might notice, well, my mind, I just can't turn it off. Don't judge anything that you notice today during class. Just be present with yourself. Take your hands to your belly, and let's start class with 3 breaths together. Inhale. Press your belly into your hands. Exhale, pull your belly button in towards your spine. 2 more times. Inhale. You might even feel your ribs expand with your breath on your inhale. Exhale, pull your belly button in. 1 more time. Awesome. So when we're sitting here and we have our hands on our belly, it's easy to notice our breath. But as we move, continuously bring your attention back to your breath, and I'll definitely cue you to do that. Take your hands on your knees. Exhale, take your chin towards your chest. Feel and notice the back of your neck. Inhale, take your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, other side. And just notice your neck as you do this with your breath, back and forth. And if you notice you have a tight spot, hold and breathe into that space. 1 more side. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center. Bring your chin up and then look up towards the sky and open up all the muscles in the front of the neck. You might notice that they're really tight, or you don't really pay attention to those muscles very much. I know I don't. And then create a little curve in the low back here for 1 more breath. Beautiful. Take your hands out in front of you, interlace your fingers, and then press your hands away from you, palms face out. And then dome through the shoulder blades, find a little space in between the shoulder blades, chin towards the chest. 2 breaths. And even though we got moving kind of quickly, in my opinion, I love a slow start. See if you can continue to notice your breath. Inhale, take your arms up towards the sky. Notice your shoulders. Good. And then take your hands behind you as much as possible. That doesn't hurt your shoulders, but it feels like an opening. Inhale here, exhale, reach over towards the right. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up through center. This time take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers again, and then press your hands away from your back, opening up your heart, your chest. Notice your breath. Beautiful. Release your fingers. And we're going to open up the wrist a little bit. So turn your fingers out, just like this, if that's enough. Or you can turn your fingertips towards your legs. Press your palms down towards the earth. Open up the wrists and the forearms. And breathe. This time, see if you can take your breath into the back of your body, out into the back of the ribs. One more breath. Beautiful. Release the hands, and then as if you have peanut butter on your fingertips, shake it out. And just notice. Have you been able to concentrate on your breath this whole time? Or is your mind already like, beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand to the earth, left arm towards the sky. Open the heart towards the sky. And then bend in that right elbow if you'd like to take it a little deeper. But keep that opposite butt cheek on the ground. Breathe. You might notice it's a little more difficult to breathe deeply here. As we start to twist and move, the challenge is there. Allow your neck to be soft wherever you want to look, down or up. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, switch sides. Beautiful. Maybe moving your wrists around. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. Bring your attention back to your breath. This life force, this vitality within you that is always there, always present. Some might even call this your inner light, and your breath can stoke that inner light to make it brighter and brighter. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, take the right leg out, left foot in, toes towards the sky. Turn your torso towards the foot and then slowly walk yourself towards your foot. And if you would like to twist here, grab the outside of your ankle, twist. Twists definitely make it difficult to breathe deeply, so notice that and continue your breath. Filling up all the ribs, the back of the ribs, the front of the ribs. You might even feel your back body stretching intensely here. If it's too intense, back up a little bit. Beautiful, and then come back through center. Take your hand behind your glute, press your hips forward, reach up towards the sky. If this is too intense on your hips, you can keep your butt down and just reach up. But wherever you are, you guessed it, breathe. Also, might even flex your foot towards the sky for one more breath. Maybe reach in behind you a little bit. Exhale, bring your butt back down. Switch sides. Turn your torso towards your foot. Flex the toes towards the sky, yogi toes, which means like spread all your toes out like crazy, crazy. And then slowly walk yourself towards your foot. If you'd like the twist, please feel free to twist here. Just notice, notice, notice. Also, don't pressure yourself to notice just your breath during this practice. That's the goal, it's a single pointed focus, but you might notice a lot of other things like my hamstrings be tight or whatever it is. And that's awesome to notice too. Come back to center and then take the hand behind your glutes, reach your hips forward. And wherever you are here, each side is going to feel very differently. So just be with those sensations without judgment. Exhale, come back to center. Awesome. We're going to do a wide-legged straddle here on the floor to start. Take the toes towards the sky, hands behind your glutes, and then press yourself forward until you really feel the insides of your inner thighs really like lighten up. And then as if your pelvis is a bowl, kind of like you're tilting the bowl forward to pour out some water. And just hold here and breathe. And if you would like to change this with the hands, you can take both hands forward or both hands towards the toes. Just explore the shape however you'd like. One more breath here. And slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Take the knees together and let's roll onto all fours, hands and knees, tabletop pose. Spread your fingers really wide. Awesome, beautiful fingers. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's do a couple traditional cat-cows here. Inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, hug everything in, chin towards your chest. Press the spine towards the sky, tuck the tailbone. And continue this back and forth. And notice how your breath moves your body. Can you allow that to happen? One more time. Awesome. Come back to neutral spine and let's just move your hips from side to side here. Open up your hips. You might even come onto your fingertips with tinted hands. Good. And then as if your tailbone is a paintbrush, let's start to draw these big circles with the hips. Awesome. And then other direction. If you're double jointed here, keep a slight bend in your elbows. I'm definitely double jointed, so I have to constantly remind myself of that. Beautiful. Press your hands to the top of your mat. Exhale, take your hips back towards a child's pose. But it's a little bit stretchy. It's not completely mushy-gushy. And then inhale, come to a cobra pose. Drop down, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. While you're here, if this doesn't feel great, you can always come back down to that child's pose and rest. But wherever you are, 2 deep breaths. Bring your attention back to your breath. This is our first downward facing dog. So bend in the knees, press into the fingers, and then invite a little arch in the low back. It's a little bit hard to get that, but that's what we always want in a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, high plank push-up position. Hold and breathe. Have you ever noticed sometimes when you're doing core or plank, you want to hold your breath because you're hugging your belly so tight, you're doming through the shoulders, you're pressing through the hands, you're pressing out through the backs of the heels. There's so many things going on that it's hard to notice, but bring your attention to your breath for one more breath. On your exhale, you can drop the knees, lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and then meet me back in a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, walk your feet to the top of your mat to meet your hands, forward fold. Let your neck be heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows and maybe invite a little sway from side to side. Whatever helps you notice your breath more. If stillness helps that, be still. If movement helps, move. No judgment, just freedom. Just freedom. Beautiful. Send your tailbone back. Look forward on your inhale. Take all the weight into your heels. Pick up all 10 toes. And we're setting up for this chair squat. So this is a perfect squat. Reach the arms forward. Shoulders back. Yeah. And we're going to do a little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take the toes down. Relax your shoulders. Maybe even close your eyes and just be with your breath. You might even feel your heartbeat. I know I do. That's Timber. He definitely feels it. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths with your belly. Just a sense of gratitude for the space, for your breath, for your life, that you woke up today. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale into that chair pose. Beautiful. And then reach to the floor, forward fold. Step the left foot to the back of your mat. Wiggle that right foot out toward the edge of your mat. Melt the left knee to the earth. Lizard lunge. Shine your heart forward here. And you might even stick your tongue out because it is a lizard lunge. Little lion's breath. As an inhale through the nose and a little gurgling exhale with the tongue out, eyes crossed. I know you can do it. You can do it at home. And then exhale, send your hips back, straighten through the right leg. Toes can be down or toes towards the sky. If you want to invite a twist, take a twist. How does it feel to be with your body and your breath at the same time? You can comment and tell me all about that. Come back to center. This time, tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, runner's lunge. You can tip the fingers. Exhale, big wide pyramid pose, straighten through the right leg, bow over the right leg. Beautiful. One more time, coming forward into a runner's lunge. Exhale, pyramid. This time, come forward, take the left hand in front of your face, reach the right arm up towards the sky, or maybe wrap it around your back. Notice how your breath is in this twist. Beautiful. Come back to center, plant the hands, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Awesome. Little bend in the knees, or maybe pressing your heels towards the earth with straight legs, inviting that curve in the low back. Maybe even shake your butt out to find it. Beautiful. Walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Let the neck be loose. Sit your tailbone back, 10 toes up, reach forward. Chair pose. Shoulders are soft. Beautiful. Inhale, reach all the way up. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart center, soft shoulders. Notice your breath. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, come to chair. Deep inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. This time, step that right foot to the back of the mat. Wiggle the left toes over to the left of the mat. Take the hands on the inside. Drop your right knee. Lizard lunge. You're welcome to do the lion's breath at home if you'd like. I love it because it makes me laugh. Let's be real. And it feels like you're like getting the cobwebs out of your throat. Exhale, send your hips back. Toes can be down or toes towards the sky. Beautiful. Breathe. Invite the twist if you would like. I love the twist here. Totally up to you. If you notice that your digestion isn't great, twists really help with that. Come back to center. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, runner's lunge. Shine your heart forward, maybe come onto your fingertips. Just notice how this changes things in your body. Exhale, straighten through the left leg, big pyramid pose. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, come forward, plant the right hand in front of your face, reach the left arm towards the sky, twist. You might even wrap that left hand around your right hip. Can you breathe? Beautiful. Come back to center, plant the hands. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Y'all are doing awesome. Wiggle your butt out a little bit. Take your dog for a walk. I love walking my dog. Good, and now we're gonna step or lightly hop to the outsides of our hands into a yogi squat. Your choice on how ever you wanna get there. Now, if yogi squat isn't exactly available right now, you can put a block under your butt if you have a block, or you can bring that squat up for a more active plie squat. Your choice. Good. When I first started yoga, this was like my nemesis. I was dying in yogi squat, so no judgment, just breathe. One more breath. We're gonna try an arm balance, crow pose. If arm balances aren't exactly something you wanna play with today, please feel free to just take a forward fold and take a couple deep breaths here, or plant the hands. Send the tailbone towards the sky, toes come together. And then bend your elbows towards your body for chaturanga arms, just really strong, bended arms. And then ever so slightly, shift your weight into your fingertips. Take your knees onto your triceps, lean forward. Now, disclaimer, I used to roll out of this all the time, so just tuck and roll if you fall. Pick one toe up, maybe both. Breathe. Stay as long as you like, or come out. Exhale, forward fold. Let's all grab opposite elbows, rock, big rock from side to side. Just let your breath be big and free here. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, send the tailbone back, set up for that chair pose. Hands to heart center this time. Notice how that changes things in the shoulders. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and just notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. How is your mind doing? Beautiful. And then whenever you're ready, release the hands by your side. Little bend in both of your knees. Step into your left foot, pick up the right knee. Notice how your breath does when you're balancing. So flex the foot. Use the belly muscles to pull the knee more up towards your chest. Beautiful. Exhale, send it back. Hands to prayer, or reach your arms forward or back. Little warrior 3 pose. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it back up. If you fall, 2 extra points. My friend always says that. She's like, 2 points if you do this. Exhale, take your right foot to the floor. Shake it out. Pull up yoga pants. Yes, you should. That's for me. I'm sure you're not pulling up your yoga pants. Beautiful. Bend in the knees and then send everything over to the right foot. Pull up that left knee toward your chest. Flex the foot. Notice your belly muscles working here. Pull your knee more up towards your chest. Engage. Breathe. A lot of times when we balance, we don't want to breathe. Send your foot back for warrior 3. Beautiful. Try to hold your breath here. Come back to center. Bring the knee back up. You can use your arms to balance. I know I am. Exhale, put that left foot down. Shake it out. Disclaimer, I might make you dance some because I love to dance. So shake those hips from side to side, maybe even big circles. Get all the tension out of your hips. Maybe even let your arms twist from side to side, giving yourself a little booty slap. And just don't take yourself so seriously, because I'm not going to try to take myself so seriously. And just notice how this is going for you with your breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back halfway, look forward. Send the tailbone back into that squat. Plant the hands, step or hop back. If you're a hop backer, Make sure you land in chaturanga. Don't land in a plank. That'll jolt your elbow joints and your shoulder joints. So step back. High plank push-up position or chaturanga. Exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Slide your elbows underneath your shoulders. Plant the palms, open your heart. Sphinx pose. And notice your breath here. Notice where you feel the stretch. Exhale, take your chin to your chest, melt into the pose. So one's more active and one's more passive. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, make a little pillow for your face here. And this is where we're going to end class. Thank you so much for noticing today. I hope that you go out into your world and your day and notice little things, and definitely notice your breath and what a miracle it is to be alive. What a blessing. Make a little pillow for your face and just stay here and breathe. It's not traditional Shavasana. If you want to roll onto your back, you can. Just bring your attention to your breath and slowly allow it to be soft and easy and effortless. You can turn off the video and stay here and breathe for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Namaste for today.